My dear sisters and brothers, let me tell you something about time. Time is a whisper and a roar. It is soft on the skin and heavy on the shoulders. It is the tick of a clock and the echo of a memory. Oh, but time, my dear ones, is not the enemy. See, the world may try to tell you that age is a cage, a slow closing door, a fading light. But let me ask you, what if the years that pass are not taking from you but giving to you? What if looking younger than your age is not a trick of fate, not a lucky accident, but a song of the soul still singing? When you walk into a room and the world wonders, how do they glow like that? When life has placed years upon your back, but your spirit still leaps like a child chasing the sun. Oh, that is not just skin deep, my love. That is not a secret potion or magic cream. That is the weight of wisdom balanced by the wings of joy. For it is not the absence of wrinkles that keeps a face radiant, but the presence of laughter. It is not the color of the hair that marks the years, but the kindness carried in the eyes. When the heart is light, the body follows. When the mind dances, the years do not drag. They glide. So when they ask how you keep your youth, you tell them this: I wear no chains of regret. I let go of the heavy burdens. I do not store bitterness in my bones. I move with love. I breathe with gratitude. I laugh with my whole being. And that, my dear ones, is why time does not chase me down. I walk beside it hand in hand like an old friend. Listen to me when I tell you, time is not the enemy. No, time is a storyteller, a painter, a weaver of dreams and lessons. It does not come to steal from you, it comes to shape you, to mold you, to bless you with wisdom carved from the rivers of your own journey. The world will try to tell you that time is a thief, that every passing year takes something precious from you. They will whisper fears into your ear, make you believe that youth is slipping through your fingers like sand, that beauty is fading, that your best days are behind you. But oh, my loves, do not be deceived. Time does not rob, it reveals. You see, youth is not measured by the smoothness of skin or the absence of lines upon the face. No, true youth is found in the sparkle of the eye, the lightness of the step, the music and the laughter. It is not something you lose, it is something you cultivate. Some people young in years carry a heaviness that makes them older than the oldest tree. And some who have walked through many decades move with a grace that outshines the morning sun. Oh, my dear hearts, do you know why some people seem to wear the years lightly? It is because they do not fear them. They do not wrestle with time, they dance with it. They do not mourn the passing of youth, they celebrate the arrival of wisdom. They know that every year added is a privilege, every wrinkle earned is a story written in love and laughter. I tell you this, if you look younger than your age, it is not because you have escaped time. No, you have embraced it. You have made peace with its passage. You have learned not to carry bitterness, not to let regret sit heavy on your shoulders. You have discovered the secret. Time will treat you as gently as you treat yourself. The soul, my loves, does not age. It does not wither. It does not weaken. The body may shift. The seasons may change. but the soul remains as young as the joy it holds. And when that joy spills out, when it shines through your smile and echoes in your laughter, the world cannot help but wonder at your glow. So do not be afraid of time. Do not chase after lost years. Do not weep for the days behind you. Instead, walk boldly into each new season, carrying with you all the light, all the love, all the lessons that make you who you are. Because time is not taking from you, it is giving you the gift of becoming. True youth is not worn on the skin, it is carried in the soul. It is not in the smoothness of the face or the color of the hair. It is in the way you laugh, in the way you dance through life, in the way you refuse to let the world harden you. Oh, my loves, how many people have you seen who are young in years but old in spirit? Their steps are heavy with burdens they should have set down long ago. Their eyes, though bright with youth, hold shadows of fear, of worry, of sorrow too deep for their age. And then, my dear ones, there are those who have walked this earth for decades, yet when they smile, it is like the first light of dawn. When they move, there is a rhythm, a grace, a song. Looking young is not about the absence of years. It is about the presence of joy. It is about a heart that still finds wonder in the world, a heart that still laughs, still loves, still believes in the goodness of life. Some people spend their time chasing youth, but my dear ones, true youth cannot be chased, it must be lived. Do you know what keeps the face bright? It is not a potion in a bottle, not a remedy mixed by hands, but the joy that bubbles up from within. It is laughter that comes freely, not held back by shame or sorrow. It is a lightness of being, a spirit that refuses to be weighed down by yesterday. It is forgiveness, my loves. It is the ability to set down the anger, the grudges, the wounds that have tried to etch themselves into your skin. The world will try to sell you youth in a jar, tell you that if you rub this or drink that, the years will not find you. But I tell you this, youth is not something you wear. It is something you become. It is in the way you greet each morning with gratitude. It is in the way you embrace love, the way you laugh without apology, the way you find reason. Oh, my dear hearts, if you look younger than your age, it is because you have learned that joy is a choice. It is because you have refused to let sorrow settle in your bones. It is because you have filled your spirit with light, and that light spills out through your skin, through your smile, through the way you move through the world. So if people ask you how you stay so young, tell them this: I do not carry what does not belong to me. I do not let bitterness take root in my soul. I do not let the years drag me down. I rise with them, because I know the secret. The face may show the passing of time, but the heart, my loves, the heart is ageless. Let me tell you something. Youth is not found in the mirror. No, it is found in the way you laugh, the way you love, the way you lift your head toward the sky and say, "Thank you, life, for another day to shine." The world may try to tell you that beauty is measured by the smoothness of skin, by the absence of lines upon your face. But my loves, I have seen people with the freshest skin, the finest features, yet their eyes are dull, their spirits weary, their hearts burdened by the weight of things they will not let go. And I have seen others, faces kissed by time, lined with years of love and loss. Yet when they, oh my dear ones, do you know why? It is because beauty is not a thing you wear. It is a thing you live. It is the way you hold joy in your chest like a song that never stops playing. It is the wisdom that shines through your eyes, the kindness that softens your smile, the love that lingers in your voice when you call someone's name. When a heart is filled with laughter, it spills over into the face, into the body, into the very air around a person. Laughter lifts the corners of the mouth, brightens the eyes, smooths the creases of worry that time tries to carve. Have you ever noticed how a person who laughs often seems to glow? It is because they have chosen to let go, to release the heavy weight of sorrow, to find light in it. But my loves, it is not just laughter, it is wisdom too. It is knowing when to walk away from pain, when to hold on to love, when to speak and when to stay silent. A wise heart does not chase after things that do not belong to it. A wise heart knows that peace is more precious than gold, that forgiveness is a gift not for others, but for yourself. And when you walk in wisdom, when you choose peace, your body follows, your face softens, your step. Oh, my dear hearts, I tell you this, wrinkles are not made by the years alone. No, they are carved by worry, by anger, by regret. But laughter, my loves, laughter smooths them out. Joy lifts the weight of years. Kindness keeps the spirit light. And a light spirit, my dear ones, will always shine brighter than the passing of time. So if people ask you why you look so young, tell them this. I have learned the secret. I do not carry pain that does not belong to me. I do not let the world steal my joy. I do not waste my years chasing things that do not fill my soul. I laugh when I can, I love when I must, and I choose every single day to shine from the inside out. My dear ones, let me tell you a truth that will set your soul free. What you carry in your heart, you wear on your face. The burdens you refuse to release will settle into your bones. They will carve themselves into your spirit. They will weigh down the very air around you. But when you learn to let go, oh, my loves, you will rise, you will glow. You will walk this earth as light as the wind, as radiant as the morning. Some people believe that age alone makes a person weary, but I tell you, it is not the years that make a soul heavy. It is the weight of the past, held too tightly for too long. It is the unforgiven hurts, the unspoken pains, the grudges carried like stones in a sack that never needed to be lifted in the first place. And when that weight grows too heavy, it does not just sit on the heart. It shows in the eyes, in the way the shoulders slump, in the way, oh my dear hearts, if you look younger than your age, it is because you have learned the sacred art of release. You have learned that bitterness is a poison that does not wound the one who hurt you. It wounds you. You have learned that regret is an anchor, and if you do not let it go, it will keep you from ever setting sail toward joy. I have seen people who have lived only a few decades, but walk as though the weight of the world rests on their backs. Their lips are pressed thin with resentment, their brows furrowed with anger they refuse to release. And I have seen others, old enough to have danced through many seasons of life, yet their laughter is light, their eyes shine, their bodies move as though time has forgotten them. And do you know why? Because they do not carry what does not belong to them. My dear ones, when you lay down your burdens, when you forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace, your soul sighs in relief. And when the soul is light, the body follows. The years may pass, but they do not press so heavily upon you. The face does not crease with resentment, the spirit does not harden with sorrow, and the heart, oh, the heart stays soft, open, young. So, my loves, if you want to keep the glow of youth, do not seek it in bottles or remedies. Seek it in release. Seek it in letting go of the things that no longer serve you. Seek it in choosing peace over anger, joy over regret, love over resentment. And when you do, time will not chase you down. It will walk beside you gently as an old friend. My dear ones, let me tell you a truth so simple yet so powerful. It is not the years that shape a person, but the love they carry, the gratitude they embrace, the light they allow to shine through them. If you, my dear hearts, look younger than your years, it is not just because of time's kindness. It is because you have chosen to fill your days with love, to drench your spirit in gratitude, to dance with life instead of wrestle against it. Oh, my loves, I have seen it. I have seen faces young in years but tired in spirit, lips pressed into hard lines, eyes dulled by disappointment. And I have seen others, hair kissed by silver, but when they smile, it is as though the sun itself is shining through them. When they laugh, the air around them hums with warmth. And do you know why? Because they have learned that that gratitude is not something to be spoken once in a while, but something to be lived every single day. Love, my dear ones, is the greatest secret to youth. It is not just in the loving of others, though that is a mighty thing. It is in the loving of oneself. It is in the way you speak to yourself, the way you hold yourself to bloom instead of shrink. A person filled with love does not walk hunched over by the weight of regret. A person who loves deeply does not wear a face tightened by resentment. No, my dear hearts. Love keeps you open. Love keeps you soft. Love keeps you young. And gratitude, oh, gratitude is the twin sister of love. Where love keeps the heart full, gratitude keeps the spirit light. A person who walks in gratitude does not count what they have lost. They count what they still hold. They do not wake up mourning the years gone by. They wake up singing thanks for the years still left to live. And when you live in gratitude, your eyes shine, your step is light, your face glows, not with the illusion of youth, but with the deep, abiding beauty of a life well loved. Oh, my dear ones, people will spend fortunes trying to turn back the hands of time, chasing youth in creams and serums and potions and promises. But the true secret, the real magic, is already within you. It is in the way you love. It is in the way you lift your face to the sky and whisper, "Thank you, thank you, thank you for another day." It is in the way you choose every single moment to let love guide you instead of fear, to let gratitude lead you instead. So, my loves, if people ask you how you stay so young, tell them this: I love deeply. I give freely. I wake up with a heart that says thank you, and because of that, time does not take from me, it gives to me. It does not weigh me down, it lifts me up. And that, my dear ones, is why I glow. Too many people spend their days fighting time, running from it, fearing the ticking of the clock as if every second takes something from them. But oh, my dear hearts, time is not something to be outrun. Time is not chasing you. Time is walking right beside you, whispering in your ear, come, let me show you how to live. I have seen people battle time with every weapon they can find, creams and colors, potions and promises, all in a desperate attempt to hold on to something they believe is slipping away. But I have also seen others, heads crowned with silver, faces mapped with stories, who walk with a grace so effortless, a peace so deep that they glow brighter than the youngest star. And do you know why? Because they have made peace. They have learned to walk beside it, not against it. Oh, my dear ones, if you look younger than your age, it is not because you have stopped time. It is because you have learned how to live within it. You do not fear the passing days, for you know that each one brings new lessons, new laughter, new love. You do not mourn what has gone, for you are too busy embracing what is here. You see, those who fear time will always look tired, always look heavy, because fear itself is a weight that bends the back, furrows the brow, dulls the light in the eyes. But those who trust time, those who welcome it with open arms, they remain light, they remain radiant, because they understand the secret. Time is not something to be lost. Time is something to be lived. So, my dear hearts, do not run from time, do not fight it, do not curse it, walk with it, love it, let it shape you into something beautiful, something wise, something free. And if people ask you why you look so young, tell them this: I do not chase time, I do not fear it, I walk beside it, hand in hand, like an old friend. Oh, my dear ones, let me leave you with this truth. If you look younger than your age, it is not luck, not accident, not magic. It is the way you have chosen to live. It is the joy you have carried, the laughter you have shared, the burdens you have learned to lay down. It is the love you have given freely, the peace you have made with time, the gratitude that spills from your lips like a song too sweet to keep inside. Oh yes, my loves, youth is not measured in years. It is measured in spirit, in kindness, in the lightness of your step and the brightness of your soul. It is found in those who do not let sorrow weigh them down, who do not let fear close their hearts, who do not let anger carve lines upon their faces. It is found in those who embrace time, who see every wrinkle as a story, every year as a lesson, every day as a chance to shine a little. I have seen it, my dear ones. I have seen those who spend their days chasing youth, clutching at it with desperate hands only to watch it slip through their fingers like sand. And I have seen others who do not chase, who do not fear, who do not fight, yet somehow they glow. Somehow They walk into every room carrying the kind of beauty that cannot be bought, cannot be borrowed, cannot be taken away. And do you know why? Because they have learned the secret. Youth is not something you hold on to. It is something you become. So, my dear hearts, if people ask you how you stay so young, tell them this: I love, I laugh, I forgive, I give, I do not carry what does not belong to me. I do not fear the passing of time, I walk with it. I welcome it, I let it shape me into something wise or something kind or something free, and because of that I do not simply look young. I am young, in heart, in soul, in spirit,